Get ready, BUZZPOP fans. We're diving headfirst into the hottest news making waves right now. First up, Daniel Craig is making headlines not just for his iconic roles, but for his impeccable taste in vintage timepieces. Then, the buzz around Daniel Craig's latest fashion choice is reaching a fever pitch with whispers of a major Omega conspiracy. We're also getting the inside scoop on the first reactions to Daniel Craig's new Knives Out mystery, and it sounds absolutely wild. And in a heartwarming turn of events, the community hub saved by Daniel Craig is now being recognized as one of the UK's top social enterprises. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Daniel Craig's vintage Omega, a timeless statement. Freed from the constraints of his iconic Bond persona, Daniel Craig has been embracing a bold new style, experimenting with his look and even sporting a pocket watch fob as a necklace. Amidst this sartorial adventure, his unwavering connection to Omega watches remains a constant. Craig isn't just sticking to the latest models, he's been seen sporting vintage-inspired pieces and even the classic moonwatch. But this week, he elevated his vintage game by wearing a genuine 1960s Omega Seamaster 120, reference SD 166.073, to the premiere of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. This particular Seamaster 120, especially in its rare, deep blue configuration, is a highly sought-after, yet relatively under-the-radar vintage tool watch, often available for under $6,000. Its design, featuring a distinctive C-shaped case popularized by legendary designer Gerald Genta, echoes other iconic Omega models. Measuring 43 and powered by the automatic Cal 565, Craig's Seamaster 120 boasts a robust, military-grade build, having been issued to the IDF in the 1970s. This choice not only showcases Craig's personal style, but also shines a spotlight on an underrated piece of horological history. Fans are buzzing about Craig's choice, with many speculating if this is just a personal style statement or a hint at something more from Omega. Don't go anywhere, because the story behind this watch might be even more intriguing than you think. Next, we're diving deep into the Bond conspiracy theories swirling around Daniel Craig's vintage Omega choice. The Daniel Craig Omega conspiracy, more than just a watch. Daniel Craig, the former James Bond, continues to captivate audiences, and his recent appearance at the Toronto International Film Festival for Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, was no exception. While his sharp attire garnered attention, it was the vintage Omega Seamaster 120, reference SD 166.073, on his wrist that ignited a firestorm of speculation among watch enthusiasts. This specific model, known as the Deep Blue to collectors, is a rare 1970s dive watch distinguished by its cushion case and minimalist dial. The addition of a mesh shark-proof bracelet, though not original to this reference, added a distinctly 70s, Bond-esque flair that perfectly complemented Craig's subversive style. The question on everyone's mind: is this a simple display of vintage watch appreciation, or is there a calculated strategy at play? Experts like Felix Scalz suggest that while Craig is a loyal ambassador, Omega has a history of tactically using him to generate buzz around new or upcoming releases, making this vintage choice a potential prelude to something new. Horological consultant Young Brando echoes this sentiment, positing that while it could be a personal choice befitting a retired Bond, Omega's mastery of product placement, especially with the Bond franchise, suggests a deeper narrative. Brando even notes the clamor for a reissue of the Deep Blue and the possibility of an older Bond cameo in upcoming projects, making this vintage watch moment a potential breadcrumb. Given Craig's meticulous watch choices, it's clear that nothing is accidental, leaving us to wonder if Seven's story with Daniel Craig is truly over. This vintage Omega choice has watch fans and Bond aficionados dissecting every detail, with theories ranging from a simple style statement to a calculated marketing move. But is this watch the only major reveal from Daniel Craig's latest appearance? Next, we're breaking down the first electrifying reviews for Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. Knives Out 3 stuns. Deranged Daniel Craig mystery earns rave reviews. Get ready for Benoit Blanc's return because, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, is already generating major buzz, with early reviews hailing it as the franchise's best yet. The third installment in Rian Johnson's acclaimed series sees Daniel Craig reprising his role as the eccentric Southern detective, this time tackling a murder mystery in upstate New York. The film, which premiered at the Toronto Film Festival, has critics raving about the performances, particularly singling out Craig and co-star Josh O'Connor for their exceptional contributions. Reviewers are praising the film for its sharp storytelling and the infectious energy Craig brings to the character, noting how his collaboration with Johnson perfectly suits his strengths. The movie is described as darker, scarier, and more finely acted than its predecessors, with critics highlighting the clever clues, rapid-fire gags, and a surprisingly satisfying conclusion. Even the critics who felt previous installments occasionally strayed into excessive commentary are lauding Wake Up Dead Man for refocusing on the core of storytelling, calling it a franchise that has truly woken up. With its stellar cast, including Glenn Close, Andrew Scott, Mila Kunis, and Jeremy Renner, and its promise of a thrilling, unpredictable plot, this mystery is shaping up to be a must-see cinematic event. The early critical reception suggests Wake Up Dead Man is a triumphant return for the Knives Out series, delighting fans and critics alike with its sharp wit and compelling narrative. But Daniel Craig's impact extends far beyond the silver screen. Next, we uncover a heartwarming story of a community hub saved by Daniel Craig and its incredible recognition. Daniel Craig's philanthropy shines, community hub saved by actor named Top UK Social Enterprise. In a remarkable story of community resilience and star power, Brimscombe Mill, a vital community hub in Stroud, has been saved from eviction thanks to a substantial donation from none other than Hollywood superstar Daniel Craig. Now, this incredible initiative has been recognized on a national level, named one of the UK's top 100 social enterprises in the prestigious NatWest SE 100 2025 list. This award celebrates organizations that demonstrate exceptional financial performance, impactful community work, and a strong commitment to environmental and social responsibility. Brimscombe Mill, home to charities like the Long Table, Kids Stuff, and Stroud Furniture Bank, faced an uncertain future when its premises were unexpectedly sold. The ensuing public outcry and subsequent national attention led to a wave of support, culminating in a significant anonymous donation, later revealed to be from Daniel Craig. This act of generosity not only secured the mill's future, but also highlighted the profound positive impact social enterprises have across the UK. The mill's latest impact report reveals it welcomed nearly 200,000 visitors, served over 40,000 meals, and facilitated the reuse of 152 tons of furniture, underscoring its crucial role in the community. This recognition solidifies Brimscombe Mill's status as a beacon of community support, proving that even in the face of adversity, collaboration and generosity can lead to extraordinary outcomes. And that's just the beginning of the amazing stories we have for you today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and your chance to win. All right, BuzzPop fans, that was a whirlwind of amazing news. We saw Daniel Craig rocking an incredible vintage Omega Seamaster 120, sparking major watch conspiracy theories. Then, the first reviews for Daniel Craig's Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, dropped, and they are absolutely glowing, calling it the best in the series. And in a truly heartwarming story, the community hub Daniel Craig helped save, Brimscombe Mill, is now recognized as one of the UK's top social enterprises. What an incredible lineup! Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to BuzzPop for more exclusive content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments which story was your favorite. And make sure to follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes action and more breaking news. We'll see you in the next one.